Hey everyone, so my name is Fong. I'm from California. Some of you might recognize me from my last video, which talks about my whole experience a year abroad in Germany. Recently, I decided to travel again. The destination for me was really important, very special. I chose Vietnam. During the whole process of picking which countries my school, which is UCR, offers, I really thought about my whole experience in Germany. So learning the language in Germany, the culture, and immersing myself in completely new environment, I realized how important it is to also retain my heritage and my roots. Especially when I live in California. Living in California can be very advantageous because it's culturally diverse. However, I believe that in a community where there are many diverse cultures, sometimes you forget about who you are. You forget your heritage and your roots. Therefore, it is really important, and I encourage this, that our generation reach out to the older generation and talk to them about their history, about their family history, about our family history. And you should definitely consider studying abroad because it's one of the most effective way of immersing yourself in a totally unfamiliar culture, or familiar one, depending on your situation. And if you yourself believe that you have financial difficulties studying abroad, do not let it discourage you because there are so many scholarships that can help guide you through this process. For example, this summer I studied in Hue for 5 weeks thanks to UCR and also the Gilman scholarships. This history program took place in Hue, which is up north of Vietnam, for 5 weeks with the University of California, Riverside professors. His name is Professor Biggs, and his wife, Go Hong An. So together they taught us history in Vietnamese, and with Go Hong An, she actually taught us Vietnamese while we were there. Although it was only 5 weeks, we had a shorter amount of time. She was very patient. She made sure that we were able to immerse in Vietnamese by the end of the trip, and some of us did. For example, Ham Lam. So with Professor Biggs, I was certainly happy, throughout the whole time being there, because not only did he come very passionately talk about the history of Vietnam and his work, he also helped guide us to lead our own research. So one of my research concerns the inequality that Catholic community face in Vietnam. So upon one of my reading, I discovered a village, and Professor Biggs encourages me to actually visit the village and learn more about the history, talking to the people, observing my surrounding, and digging up the history, and instead of just reading it. So I did that, and it was amazing experience because I get to actually learn how to pull up history and piece stories together in order to make a bigger picture. And because of that field research, I learned a lot more about how the Ming Dynasty treated Catholic communities and how they struggle to fight for religious equality throughout history. Because I had the opportunity to work with Professor Biggs in the field research, I was able to dig up my own family history. So when I visited Saigon, I interviewed my own family members, asked them about my own childhood, my parents and my grandparents. I even digged up past photos, and I'm in the process of collecting photos from all my relatives all around the world. Some of them are in Germany, some of them are in Canada, Australia, and Vietnam, and also write down their stories so that we have a history book of ourselves. I really believe that retaining family history and retaining cultural heritage is important, because by doing so, I discover more of myself, who I am, and I learn more about my past and why my parents moved to the United States. Initially, I was very hesitant about traveling to Vietnam because the study was definitely something out of my field of biology. However, I realized that I made the right decision because not only did I learn more about myself and my history, I also found a reason why I am obtaining a higher education in the United States, and that really will encourage me and motivate me to pursue my dream career and to finish college. So now I challenge you to learn about your own culture, embrace it, and learn about your own family history. And if you want, you can also travel abroad. If you need any help, feel free to leave comments below